Good evening, guys, and welcome back to BoATV for round 4 of the GT3 Sunday Pro League. We have 20 cars out there on track for you tonight, which isn't a bad turnout at all. So qualifying has just got underway. The cars have just headed out on track. We're just going to have a quick look at the standings while they're completing their out laps. So we take a look at the top of the standings and we can see Skara has got quite a lead, some 51 points over Yorkie in second place in the Audi. And then we've got Warzone Lad in third place, currently with 74 points, and he's only got one podium, but Steve KTM with no podiums is also equal on 74 points. Raphael's having a much better season so far, 71 points. LMW, he's up there in 6th place, and McVitie in 7th, John G in 8th. He'll be happy to see that Prawn Star's not racing this week. Medic having a really good season, completing the top 10. And then PO Nitro, Basso, Sime, Taz, Stevens Awake making the top 15. Mig Run well out of position really at the moment, expecting him to be much further up the grid in 16th, as well as Rifle Chip, who hasn't scored points in 2 races so far this season. Kool-Aid also yet score. Oh, so I was looking at the wrong person. No, Kool-Aid also didn't score in 1 race, but yeah, a few places drivers out of position, and there's a few drivers yet to race who are about to lose their seat. But yes, that is the standings, and then on to the race we go. On to qualifying, I should say. So looks like no one's put a time in yet. First to put a time in will be McVitie in the McLaren, using custom liveries again once again. He's making his way back up the back straight. Fast right hand. You can actually catch her out sometimes if you're not concentrating. You definitely can catch her out this chicane. Yeah. Big lump of concrete on the right hand there. Send you skywards if you get that wrong. Maviti negotiates it well. It's in a time of 58.9. Mig Run already put in a time, sorry, with 55.9. We saw a 51.1 by Orel last time out. So that's a last time in the Porsche. Expecting a decent showing from him. He's just half a tenth off Mig Run. Kool-Aid and a couple others crossing over, none of which able to make advance on Mig Run at the moment. Car number 10, John G 10. He goes into 8th place with that time. Then we've got our champion and our championship leader. He slots into 4th place. So coming around the back right now is car 93, Medic. See what he could do. He puts himself into 11. Looking really strong in that Mercedes this season. Oh, Rightful Chip didn't spot that. He's gone quickest with a 55.7. Can he improve? It doesn't. There is a car coming around the final corner. I can't see who it is. He's got Stevie in the Aston. No improvement from him. Bayside there. No improvement from that cluster of cars. So Stevie's awake in the Porsche. Doesn't improve. Raphael's is in 8th place there. And I say that, he's just gone up into 4th place. Rightful Chip, our pole sitter at the moment. Coming around the final bend. And he does improve. 55.2. Still not as quick as the leaders. He's ready. I just see Super Gas put time in. He goes into 12th. Major Basso's got a fan in the chat there. Welcome. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done already. It's a bit of a breather. It's a Rightful Chip currently 55.2. 19 LMW, yep. In the red, white and blue BMW. Taking a lot of curb there, see sparks flying. And makes his way towards the line. Goes in a second. Oof, 700ths off. I think that was just behind. Yep. Bayside Snake. Where's he sitting at the moment? Almost 5 seconds off the pace. Doesn't improve. I think Steve is awake, improved Eva. He's down in 11th at the moment. John G10 making his way through the final chicane into the final corner and into the wall. He's going. Good night from him. And a couple other cars coming over there, including Scara, who's down in 8th at the moment, a second off the pace. He goes up into 3rd with that lap. So car 51 next. Isa Paint yet to set a lap. Just coming onto the back straight now. Left, right, and then right again. What can he do? Looks a bit wide there as well. Does not complete a lap once again. Everyone's sitting in 4th place there. That's Raphael's. No. Can't see what that is. That 888? Is that Bayside? It is Bayside. Oof, getting a bit wrong through there. Welcome back to Rosa. Great stream last time. One of our biggest numbers. We had 28 watching last time. Oh, 20. Kool-Aid. Bit off the pace at the moment. Moves up into 12th. took a big chunk out of his time there, sorry. And we've got Mark in the Ferrari. What can he do? Stays down in 18th. 4 minutes remaining. So that's a pain. Could be coming around again. Quite a few cars out there on outlaps. Only 4 cars in the pits currently. Love that sound as you run it over the curb. And again, he was using all of the road. He got that bit wrong. Went too wide there. Hopefully we'll complete a lap this time. He does. Puts himself into 18th. So yeah, nobody's on a lap all the way back to Steve is awake. So he's coming through the 2 curves, Rilo curve and Vernsteiner. Track map's too far away to see what that curve is. We should call it turn 12 up into 13. Nicely done. Around turn 15. To the line he comes. Where does that put him? Stays where he was. Car 19. LMW. He's looking pretty strong. He did look fast in quali last week as well. Doesn't improve on that lap. So 93 next. I think that's Medic. Medic didn't improve. Car 40, Major Basso yet to set a lap. It does now. Only 1.4. The time's getting a lot closer, I've noticed. There was big old gaps last first 2 races. Off the track goes Mig Run. So Scara on another lap. And 1 more after this if he needs. Bouncing his way through there. Pulls it off the curb. Over the line he comes. Still doesn't improve. Right for Chip coming over the line now. Does he improve? He does. Another 5514. It's equal with Super Gas. Where did he go? He went up into 9th place there. So a bit of a wait now as we wait for 116. Ant McVitie sitting down in 11th place at the moment. So yeah, them times coming a lot closer, which is what we want to see. Can you imagine when we get the VR7 boys in this league as well. And don't forget to do what Sir Rosa tells you. McVitie's session is over. There's Medic coming round now, who's down in 17th at the moment. So rifle Chips into the pits. That's it from him. That's it from Medic also. We've got 998, the Ferrari of Raphael's. back up the hill of the back straight. Just 3 more bends to go. 1, 2. Negotiates them well. Looks like I got a little bit wrong on the approach. Took a strange one, but it seemed to work for him. Let's see if he improved. He doesn't. Scara, can he improve? He doesn't either. So it looks like, unless Supergas, who doesn't, pull something out the bag, session over. So I'll be right back with you in just a couple ticks. And we are back. So, 1 hour race with a mandatory tyre change. Usually taken around the 35 to 25 minute mark remaining. So just looking through, John G with a good performance, got himself up in the 7th place MIG run. Really hoping he has a good race out there to start. Yes, anyone out of position really? Kool-Aid in the mix. Yorkie currently 2nd place in the championship. Worked for Chip with his best.
Seconds.
So 30 seconds remaining.
20 seconds.
So while watching back as well, please hit that like button. It will help
seconds.
us on the algorithm. Good luck to any drivers listening out there. Drivers will start pulling away any moment. And there we go. The pole sitter with a 1:55 at 1:48, I think it was. I don't think it will say on the timesheet anymore. Oh, it does. A 1:54.9. Kool-Aid's got feedback. Looking for a top 10 finish from you today, then. Let's hope for a better turn 1 than we had last time out. Alright, you're going to have to bear with me here because I want a better view of turn 1. So I'm going to go back to about 4th place. Going to watch from this view, unfortunately. Oh, Oh, so we've got 2 cars in the pits there as well, Yulki and Isopane. But we've seen this from Yulki before. Oh, welcome, Psycho. Well done, mate. Lots of pressure from your teammate tonight. Thank you for the follow, Tuga. So they're all bunching together. See rifle chip bombing through there. I can't do it. I can't watch it in this view. Oh, I can't change it now. I'm stuck with this position. So yeah, Mick Run sitting in 4th place. Brian, stop messaging and concentrate. Yeah, I was wondering if he wasn't a teammate, if he'd be put some more pressure on you. So, but that's good clean racing. Here we go. Oh, LMW. See him qualify well last week, or last time out, sorry, full night ago. But got caught out at the beginning. Be hoping for better this week. Rifle chip. Had a bit of issues at the beginning of races also. Three cars in the pits now. Someone in there's feedback issues as we get underway. Rifle chip looks like he got a good start there. And into turn 1, they all bundle in. A bit of argy-bargy, but it looks fairly clean. As the pit starters are underway as well. A bit more contact. Who's that? Is that LMW again? More contact again. That is LMW. Scara's gone backwards as well. Migrun's got caught up in that again. Scara's gone backwards. Simon's gone backwards as well. So that looked like an incident at the front of the pack. And Maviti's all the way at the back of the pack. He got caught out in that as well. So several cars got caught out there. Putting, I think John G's up into 3rd place here now. Rifle chip. He's gone. I don't know, Davey's gone with him. Rifle. Loads of space allowed him. John G. Trying to stay with the Honda. See, he's got himself up into 7th place, putting pressure on McNosa here. Major Basso under major pressure. Super Gas in 4th place has got clear of these guys as well. Major Basso's lost out to McNosa, so we'll be up in the 5th place. Cool Lady American. Saw him chatting before the race. It's up into 7th place. Scara battling with Stevie's awake in the Porsche. Door to door they come with Bayside. Bayside getting involved in this as they all tumble towards turn 1. Steve is awake. His position for now. Scara up deals with Bayside. Yeah. And then there's a car kicking up dust in front of these. It looked such a good turn 1, but that turn 2, they all just trip over each other. The car's off balance. Tired, the tyres are cold. Scara's got the fastest lap as he's chasing after. He's got past. I thought that was. He's got past Stevie's awake, so he's now up into 8th place. And now able to chase after Kool-Aid just ahead. And those are already up on the back of John G10 in 4th place, so we're going to have quite the battle for 4th place coming on now. Allowing Supergas up in the 3rd place here. This is going to get quite close again. I know John G's quite a fair racer. I do kind of hope he backs this up. Scara frantically trying to make his way back through. Kool-Aid for company at the moment. Battle of the Porsches. Stevie's awake, Bayside and Syme. And then we've got Raphaels who got caught out in that as well. Coming back and getting McVitie in this. Great start to the race this is. I'm about to say there's no doubt going to be some contact eventually, and exactly what we got. Syme and looks like Bayside are 2 victims in that incident. Scara and Kool-Aid, 2 BMWs going side by side into this left-hander. Kool-Aid sensibly lets him through. Scara up into 7th place. Kool-Aid left with Stevie's awake to defend against. And Knozer able to bridge a bit of a gap to Major Basso now. All 20 cars still remaining. Now we've got a battle behind Kool-Aid. As Kool-Aid defends against Stevie's awake. Raphaels goes up on the inside of Stevie's awake. Don't know how fair that was, but McVitie's coming as well. Sticks it up on the inside as they come up into the braking zone. Stevie's awake, maybe recognising this is not his battle as LMW's coming back up on him as well. That's Lard Davies setting the fastest lap of the race so far. So, 3 laps done. Been frantic to say the least. John G and Supergas definitely the biggest winners there. And Rifle Chip maybe as well, because he's cleared a lot of these threats. Big run down in 13th. Medic Milky unable to get through the pack just yet. W now closing in on Stevie's awake. Stevie's awake going backwards after a great start, avoiding all the incidents. Now Scara's closing in on Major Basso. So Scara after his turn 1 making good ground through the pack. Major Basso going wide there. Scara trying to go the wide way. It's a bit dirty. As in his wheels, not the driving. Evening Hoku. Bloody hell. I've seen you for a while. Super gas. What a drive he's having. The white rimmed BMW. This is last time. Get past Bayside. He didn't have a great start to the race. Scarra managed to get past Major Basso. Now free to chase after McNoza, who's about 3 seconds up the road. Yeah, not too bad, thank you, mate. Works out what may be causing screen to do that. So after 4 laps, Rightful Chip has got a 2.5 second lead over SLR Davey, with Supergas some 6.5 seconds behind. John G's doing pretty well to stay with him, sitting in 4th place. See that as he goes wide with McNoza and Scarra chasing him down. Then we see Kool-Aid. He's not having the greatest start to the season, having a great start to this race. He's now got Major Basso just a couple of tenths ahead of him. Yeah, server connection's much better now. I can actually connect, so we're back streaming again. Spectator mode's broken. Kool-Aid looks like he's lining up on mover Major Basso here. Let's see what he does into turn 1. Major Basso going defensive early. And Viti having a much stronger season so far this season. Ooh, Kool-Aid. Oof. No damage caused there. Depends on his return. Just about keeps it together. Worst. Yeah, looked like he tried an audacious move around the outside. Fairly big gaps forming already. It's going to be battle the McLarens now, so Viti's turn to have a go at Major Basso. Surprisingly, this isn't allowing Steve to... Stephen is awake, he's having some awesome battles tonight. Ladies closing back in on this battle. Let's get yourself back into the top 10. Yorkie making his way through the field is just down SLR Syme now. And W and Stevie's Wake door to door coming into the chicane. Just about to get through, fair enough, and LMW goes wide. Be careful here, he's going to go deep. It's just going to allow Kool-Aid to get through. He's going to definitely slot in behind. It's going to be a drag race down to turn 1. Oh, it's still broken. So there's loads of binding problems and things like that. It's a work in progress as LMW has a look on the inside of Stevie's. Much better battling this week by the drivers, getting used to the game. after the 1.8 update. New tracks coming at the end of the week. Those just closed in on John G10, so we're going to be jumping to them in a moment. So far this is a closer battle. I'll tell you what, actually, this is now the battle for fourth place, sorry. John G under pressure from McNoza as Scara's closing in. John G's also fallen off Supergas in third place. So only 15 minutes gone, not even. And McNoza just about keeping it on the track. Will allow Scara to close in a little bit more. Major Basso doing well to hold on to 7th place as Amaviti's closing in. We'll jump back to this. Oh, yeah. That doesn't look good. That looks intentional to me. Talk about caught red-handed. Scara now on the tail of McNoza on the tail of John G. Raphael's is caught up onto the back of Kool-Aid. Yorkie up in the 13th place now. Really doing with his battles. Oh, Scara's already got past McNoza. Sorry, I must have taken my eyes off. Abaviti now trying to do what nobody else has done so far. Major Basso's defended really, really well. Even if Abaviti managed to get past, a nice gap between him and Stevie's Awake. Closing up on Stevie KTM. Vitty still unable to get past. He's closing in though. He's definitely going to pick up a bit of a toe going up the hill here. Really not the best place to overtake though. It's a gap that's going to close really quickly. Goes for the inside. Back through goes Major. He's going to try and stab up on the inside again. Grab the inside, coming into the tight left-hander. And through goes Antmaviti. John G's lost out to Scara already. Scara through up into fourth. Supergas 4.5 seconds up the road. I guess just minding his business at the moment, but he's going to be under pressure soon enough. Probably taking about 2-3 laps to catch up. Kool-Aid under pressure from Raphael's here. Oh, off goes Raphael's. Oh, big contact with his left-hand side there. And through goes Yuki and Stevie. Yuki, they're moving up to 12th place from the pits, remember. Guys, don't forget to hit that like button, especially if you're watching this back. We see drivers crisscrossing. We'll be seeing in the braking zones, but there are different lines through that turn one. Nose up. Something. Supergas has come off somewhere because he's now fallen behind Scara. So Scara back into a podium spot. Now Supergas under pressure from John G and McNoza. Mistakes will cost you. Who's in a decent chance for a podium there? Rifle Chip still leading, but 5.5 seconds, nearly 6 seconds, sorry. Lead over SLR Davey. G losing the position there to McNoza. McNoza up into 5th place now. Kool-Aid closing in on Stevie's wake. And more pressure from Raphael's after he lost control. Great race so far as we approach halfway. Close behind is Yuki. Yuki's closed in on this 10th place battle. Insane speed from him out there. So can we look at his lap pace? So his laps consistently 57s. Whereas Rifle Chip consistently 55s or 56s, or low 56s I should say. He will be losing pace behind Stevie here. It's all about Yuki here, basically trying to stop Scara getting too many points. currently sitting in second place. Back on board with Kool-Aid. Gone backwards. Pretty sure I see movement there. Position. I think. Yeah, McNose had fallen behind John G again. Battle just ahead. I think Kool-Aid's got the move done. Yeah, he has. Yuki still trying to get the position. So Kool-Aid now through. He's now got 7 seconds to gain on Major Basso. He was awake. Oh, Yuki. Put the move on. He did. Through he goes. Now he's got the second Steve to get through. This will put him. Oh, who's that off the track? Is that Raphael's off the track? Might have been as he was getting lapped. Back within half a second behind John G in the battle for 5th place. Raphael's now caught behind it. Who was that into the pits? Is that Kool-Aid? That might have been Steve was awake. It might have been a sensible idea. Raphael's is going to cause these guys problems as well because he is the faster car. Georgie's having a phenomenal, yeah, I can't say it, a great race in 6th place, although he was just in 5th, so I think he just lost the position. He's got Ant Vitti coming back at him, just 2 seconds behind. So, little mistakes between these guys. Take Scara something to come back from 20 seconds to rightful chip. Keep an eye on the gap though. Hip and shoulder. I did see you flashing your lights, but I've got a terrible camera view, so... Oh, John G, is he... Oh, naughty over the line there. Seen a fair few antics out there. Who's gone? Someone's gone missing. Who's Kool-Aid? No, yeah. Wilkie's just gone. I think Stevie would be best off just to allow Raphael's through here. Raphael's will then go and cause a problem ahead of him. It's going to end up costing him time to keep him behind him. John G, as we saw, goes into the pits. Rightful chip into the pits. Still have all 20 cars remaining. LMW and this man Mick Runt leading those who have pitted. They're going to come out a long way behind Whitefield Chip. Whitefield Chip already through turn 2. Big one really closing in here actually on LMW. So not too sure where these will filter into the race. John G's come out. He's going through turn 2 at the moment. Allowed Davey into the pits, allowing Scara back into the lead. Briefly. Supergas back onto a podium spot as we wait for the pits to sort themselves out. Big one now within half a second of LMW.
We are halfway through, keep pushing.
Already we are halfway there. And Sim, we've got the battle of the Porsches once again. This time they're both in clean air so they could do battle proper. Going to have the warmer of the tyres. Sim. Really getting caught up with each other going through the bend there. Way past Bayside Snake. Rubbing is racing. He's going to have the inside line here. Is he going to take a stab? Got the move done on Stevens Wake, who's had the most airtime by a million miles tonight. Not all good things, so as Scara and Supergas into the pits, as well as McNoza. McNoza, who was battling with John G. So interested to see where he comes back into the battle. Antmaviti and Corley deciding to stay out. Chip looks like he's going to regain his podium spot again. I think Stevie's weight went off somewhere because he's fallen behind 6.5 seconds. Sim now chasing after Yorkie. Got to stop go for Supergas. And Medic, just Medic into the pit. Stevie KTM is just cleared. He's going to wait. Major Basso. So these two are through on Major Basso. Wow, these two really made some positions back. Major Basso is up into like 7th or 8th. Not quite the battle as I was expecting. Medic's also got a stop-go. Drivers need to be aware of front end damage to John G. He's clearly had enough somewhere, which has allowed LMW and MIG Run to close in. We've got a three-way tussle between Major Basso, Simon, Yorkie. Super gas straight into the pits for his stop go. Marks into the pits as these guys pass through. Already dropping Major Basso behind them. Maybe stick with anything in a straight line. Oh dear Lord. And added 10 seconds on. Forty, Jesus. Well, dead unlucky. So, pits adjusted now. Everything's sort of settled down. Is just the last one. The puzzle, last puzzle. Last piece of the puzzle. John G struggling. Shame because he was looking really, really strong out there. He's got it wrong there once again. Looks like it locks up, which is not easy to do. These cars have got ABS. Second gap to Davey, and Scara's got 13-second gap to Davey up the road. So barring something catastrophic, looks like your podium, but there's 23 minutes to go, and we've seen catastrophic happen loads of times. Nice little battle going on here between these two drivers, Yorkie and Simon. Say Yorkie second in the championship. Simon got the driver of the day last time out 2 weeks ago. John G, despite damage, holding on to 7th. Kool-Aid after his collision with the pit wall. He's in 16th. Oh no, Simon's off the track. Did he think he's got any damage, so that's allowed Yorkie some breathing room now. And was that Major Basso back through again? I believe it was. So, biggest losers in the pit phase were Kool-Aid and Supergas, both falling down to 15th and 16th respectively. And now we wait to see where gaps are going to close up. Been impressed with Ant McVitie so far this season. Looking like a much cleaner, more completed driver. Always knew he had pace. Big Run LMW battles sort of subsided. Big Run's definitely had a great comeback. He was literally at the back of the pack. Got himself back up into 6th. Rightful Chip had a great start, kept out of trouble. Hasn't looked back. Probably the only car out there without a scratch on it. Oh, that's the last time. He's going to do well to keep out of the wall. A bit of damage, just about managed to keep it out the Armco as well. It was a shame because he was closing in with Major Basso there for a top 10 finish. Nose up. He's closed in on John G. Must have fallen behind again. Used to have been to and fro in the whole race. John G. never seems to have a quiet race. He's going to be under pressure. Going up the back straight here as he compromised defending that. He compromised himself, sorry. Ooh. Almost contact there. One has staying with this though. Knows he's got a run on John here. John with a damaged front end. Definitely causing issues, but he's holding on to position so far. This is a battle for 7th place though, so decent points. Definitely worth battling for. If he can. He's 8.5 seconds behind. battle too much. Yorkie will close in. Let's see as they come through the sectors. Yorkie was 8.5 behind. Out on the dirty stuff goes John. Yorkie took a second out of them last sector alone. See Medic being lapped, not having a great race. We've seen from him so far this season. Mark having problems with his pits by the looks of it because he's not cleared that pit stop. John G keeping inside that curb. There goes McNosa. Sees the opportunity. He's been waiting for that. Sticks up on the inside and through he goes. Yorkie now 6.2 behind. You can see him just entering the shot in the background there. A three-way battle here between SLR Sion, Major Basso, and Steve is awake. Major Basso going really well in the pits. They're not in the pits at the beginning of the race. Slowly falling backwards. This battle for fifth been going on for the last 20 minutes or so. But this is going to be the battle to watch as Yorkie put some hot laps in and closes down John G down to 4.5 seconds that gap now. So coming the shot there, you can see it visually there. Away goes Medic, nicely done. Medic could be happy when he goes back to Pro-Ham, or Silver now we should call it. Big one. Now within a couple of attempts of LMW. Is going to move up the inside? No. Patiently waits, but it does seem to have a bit of pace over LMW. Good to see him have a good result. Three and a half seconds that gap between Yorkie and John G. 3 tenths of gap between these two here. Maybe a little bit more now. So, in 12 minutes ago, it's gone pretty quick this race. Basso trying to stay with Sion. Sion doing well after so many incidents. Still in the top 10. Yorkie got that gap down to 2.6 now. Scara's called. Oh, interesting. Scara's got that gap down to 3.8 now. That was a massive gap before. There goes Davey there, and there's Scara. Still trying to figure his way around LNW. LNW has pulled a bit of a gap now. Guys do seem to be slowly closing in, and McVitie, so that could be interesting. Just 2 seconds gap between John G and Yorkie now. Just like Silver Class, it's been close battling, not a whole lot of overtaking. I do feel Xbox Racing is back. With GT3 being lined up for the new year. I think the guys have voted on Porsche Cup coming back in the next couple of weeks, including the Americas tracks. Should be interested. We'll be running 2 championships with the American tracks. So it's all settled down now, mid-run. Still close, but not close enough. We'll keep. He's got that gap down to just 7 tenths now. We'll have a battle for 7th place in a moment. Is that wounded BMW? Chugs its way round. But yellow flag. Someone's into the pits. 3:30. Yeah, so Steve's into the pits there for some reason. I think someone's just thingy, so we just lost a driver. First retirement, not bad. Unfortunate for him. So into the final stages of this race. Yorkie's finally closed in on John G. And looks like he's going to be lining him up for a move here, I reckon. John G early closes that line, but he doesn't get it stopped, allowing an easy move for Yorkie there. Through goes Yorkie, up into 7th. From pit to 7th. Great race. Is that finished? I think that's pretty finished, wasn't it? Yeah, John G without the straight line speed now, he seems to have problems braking as well. Excuse me, 2.5 seconds the gap between 2nd and 3rd. So we could have a battle there as well. .666. There's the gap between these two. Thank you for your attention tonight and your viewing. We haven't dipped below 10 all night. Keeps me energised and interested. That's the last time. Looks like he can be chasing down. I just realised McNose has gone backwards again. He's had so many incidents tonight. LMW has caught up on. Oh, who's out off the track? Ferrari. Ferraris have not fared well tonight. Three-way battle for... Oh, I just realised, look, Scarra's up into second place. Davies had an instance somewhere. Down in third place he goes. Vitti now under pressure from LMW. Migron maybe backing off a little bit. Saving his tyres. His tyres are going to be old because he pitted right at the beginning of the race after his incident. Hold on to fourth place. 5 minutes remaining. Super Gas chasing down Bayside Snake, who's up in third place earlier on. Stop go penalty, drops all the way down 14th. Kool-Aid had damage after a pit stop, dropped all the way down. To 15th, and he was having a good race, scoring high points. My personal driver of the day is going to go to Steve is awake. How that car is still in one piece, I don't know. He's had so many battles, but I'm going to give it to him. It's been firm and fair. Through goes LMW. Migron trying to get through now. Oh, deep goes that McVitie. McVitie's now down to 6th place. Unfortunate. He's looking strong in 4th place, but let's face it, 6th is in a bad result in this league. Super Gas through, he goes up into 13th place. So probably going to be your final positions. On board with our leader. 2 more laps remaining then as he comes towards the start finish line. Ooh, John G's lost another position. Stevie's Wake up into 11th. Well, that might have been the positions, but John G fortunately drops down another position down into 12th. Should just about hold in that position. Sam and McNose up. Is it a back marker just to add to the spice? Barely gets out of the way of the faster cars, and Simon goes wide again. good sign. It keeps him ahead of Major Basso, fortunately for him. Rifle Chip coming up to the chicane to start the 31st and final lap. It goes wide there. Last thing he wants is a drive through now. I quite enjoyed this race.
Final lap now.
Here we have it, final lap. Scara, what a drive he's had, showing his pace tonight. Managed to get second place. Davey looked nailed on for a second place, but he's had a couple of incidents and gave Scara the position. LMW in fourth place. Got caught up. Love to see what happened on that turn one. All the leaders got taken out. Biles back in the pits. This dude is about where you expect to see him. I'd like to see him and Scara doing battle a little bit more. And I'd love to see them VR7 boys up there as well. Be great to see the battles. We see qualifying getting closer and closer this week, so it's nearly there. Only a short 8-week series this one, and then we'll start fresh new year. So a bit of a nuisance there, but gets out of the way. And round he comes to complete the final lap. Great race by Rightful. Led from the start. Didn't look back and takes the result. Well done. And then we've got Scara coming up the back straight, who, despite getting caught up in the first lap instance, is going to come home to second place. He's going to be extending his lead over everyone, basically. Yorkie was in second place, is down in 7th. Could be interesting readings on the standings. Don't forget to check out BoATV.com. And over the line comes Scara. You check out BoAEsports.com for your results and standings. And then comes Davey. We're going to have LMW. And he's going to claim 4th. Ampaviti, 5th. Migron in 6th. We've got Yorkie, he's going to come on and claim 7th place. Nose up in 8th. That's the last time. Come home in 9th. There's Basso 10th. Steve is awake in 11th. John G finally in 12th, although only just another lap. So the gas would have got another position, not quite. And then that's it, race over. Raphaels will come around to complete the race. Oh, I've thoroughly enjoyed tonight's racing. So the grids were looking a lot stronger tonight. Over 20 in both races, so over 40 drivers, but we can have over 60. Great to get to them stages again. But thank you for everyone who's joined us tonight. As I say, the viewing numbers have been double figures all night. It's great to see. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you have not done already. We'll be back tomorrow night with what we got tomorrow night. We've got GT3 Monday. I'm just checking BoA Esports what we have. We've got Kyle Army tomorrow night. I thought it was, just wanted to confirm that. And then we've got Donington or maybe an American track. So, but yeah, stick with us. As I say, DLC is due to drop on Thursday. So keep an eye out for that. Thank you for joining us, guys. And we will be back on Monday for round 7 of Kyle Army. Cheers, guys. Bye-bye.